Okay, we're here with Stephan and Patti, and they're from the Urban Missionaries booth. Can you tell us about Urban Missionaries?
Urban Missionaries has been in Worcester, serving the poorest of the poor for over 40 years. And the co-directors are Walter and Kathy Doyle. And they do everything from food to emergency assistance. They have a little store which sells almost new goods that people can afford to buy. And they do fundraising also so that they can help people that come to their door with special needs. Again, they serve the poorest of the poor. They also have a service that helps new immigrants with their citizenship classes. So we have a wide variety of services.
So Walter is a deacon as well, and Kathy has helped out with citizenship papers and besides the pantry that Patti mentioned, they have a seasonal sharing during Christmas time. They do so much more for the community. There's a flea market going on every Saturday morning, in addition to the thrift store. So they really are trying to serve the people that can't really afford to go to conventional shopping plazas and whatever. They do a great job that way.
How did the two of you get involved?
Many years ago, when our children were teenagers, there was a program called Young Neighbors in Action. And through that organization, we brought groups of teenagers, who needed to do some community service. And so we're from Connecticut, and we heard about this organization, and we used to bring van loads of teenagers to help with any kind of job that needed to be done. Back then it was called the Refugee Apostolate, but it was all the same mission, Urban Missionaries. So that's how, and that was 25 years ago, and even when our kids grew up, we came back and started saying, okay, we're part of the family here.
So you've been doing this for a while, and just from the look of the two of you, I can see it's been rewarding for you. You can see it's etched in your faces that it's been rewarding.
It has been, and I think the dedication and the faith of Walter and Kathy is inspiring, and they continue to inspire us to remain involved and do what we can. And their philosophy is you can just help, similar to Mother Teresa, as long as you can help one person. And we're involved with urban missionary work in Hartford through our parish, St. Anthony in Hartford, as well as coming up here to Worcester to do things that Walter and Kathy need to get done that we can help with.
Now, one of the things that strikes me about your apostolate is that it's very easy in people's mind to do something for people far away. You think about, I know my own parish has Haitian outreach. We have people who go to Haiti and stuff. And there's all sorts of collections for all sorts of people far, far away. But sometimes it's very difficult to notice the people who are right in front of you. And if you're not loving the people who are in front of you, the people who you can see, like Jesus says, how can you love the people who you can't see?
We have been in Haiti, both my wife and I, who we have done pilgrimages there, worked. But I remember someone once said, when you look at the poor, look for the face of Jesus, no matter if it's the child on the street or the homeless man in the gutter, basically. So looking for the face of Jesus in everybody is kind of how we kind of keep us going into this mission.
You're right. It is hard sometimes to see your neighbor or the person at your when you go to the grocery store standing at the stoplight with the sign. And it really, it's a challenge. And Walter and Kathy have been very successful, and everyone at the Urban Missionaries in meeting that challenge. Sometimes folks walk in the door and they need help with groceries, they need help with rent, they need help with burying a relative, where they have a dysfunctional family and they really need some support and some guidance, which Kathy provides that. So you're exactly right. Sometimes it's just hard to see Jesus in your neighbor, but they're Urban Missionaries has been able to do that successfully for 40 years.
And if people want to find out more about Urban Missionaries or get involved, who should they contact and where should they go online? Or are they just contacted locally?
I would encourage them to go to the actual little store, which is at 242 Canterbury Street in Worcester, because you more than likely, Walter is there on a reduced schedule, but you'll meet him, and Kathy's there from time to time. There is a website, and I believe it is just www.urbanmissionaries.org, I believe. And I think that's the best way. Or, just look it up on the web that way. Walter and Kathy are inspiring. If you pick up their Streetlights newsletter, Walter always tells a story that will bring the message better than even how we are making it. He always has a story about who he has helped in some way.
All right, Stephan and Patti, thank you so much for your time and for the work that you do.
Thank you.
Thank you.